From CBS News Bay Area, this is the Afternoon Edition.
Right now in the Afternoon Edition, the California Public Utility Commission could vote on a settlement with PG&E and the utility's role in the 2021 Dixie Fire. Good afternoon. I'm Ryan Yamamoto. 2 years ago, the Dixie Fire burned nearly 1 million acres, becoming the largest single fire in state history. And now PG&E is facing a potential $45 million lawsuit for its fine and role in sparking that fire. The CPUC Commission is meeting right now about a potential settlement. If they vote yes, PG&E would then have to pay that fine but admit no wrongdoing. Investigators determined the fire started after a PG&E power line fell on a tree in the Feather River Canyon. That is just north of Sacramento. It burned across 4 counties, destroying 1,300 structures. In the East Bay, our chopper captured flaring coming from the Martinez refinery. The refinery says an operational incident triggered the safety systems, and they claim the air quality was not impacted. This was last night. This comes after 2 Martinez residents actually filed a proposed class action lawsuit against the refinery after a big spent catalyst release last year that left dust covering the surrounding communities. The Bay Area Air District has slapped Chevron with 4 violations related to Monday's flaring at the Richmond refinery. The flaring caused a huge plume of black smoke to drift across the bay. Chevron says it was all caused by a power outage. Okay, let's take a live look outside right now. Let's get a quick check of your first alert forecast with meteorologist Jessica Birch.
Throughout the Bay Area today, we're sitting in the low 60s for our forecast, unless you live down into the Santa Clara Valley. The winds are going to stay light for us down near San Jose and Los Gatos into this afternoon. But for the rest of us, we're going to see some gustier conditions all throughout the afternoon hours, especially along the coast, with wind speeds anywhere up to around 30, even 35 miles per hour near Half Moon Bay, Bodega Bay, and into the coastline near San Francisco, just along the Pacific shoreline. As we head into this afternoon, daytime highs are sitting in the low 60s up into the North Bay, which is a lot cooler than where we were at just 2 days ago. As we take a look at what's happening into this afternoon, we also have a splash of showers in the forecast for us. This time's out around 3, 4 o'clock up in the North Bay. It slowly sweeps its way to the South Bay, drying up a lot more as it moves its way throughout landfall. We'll see about 1/100 of an inch of rain there, and then it clears up into the overnight hours. We'll still see some lingering showers up into the North Bay through the next couple days. We'll keep you updated on that unsettled weather pattern as we head into this weekend.
Caltrain says it's back to normal operations this afternoon after a man climbed up a power pole in San Francisco, causing train service to come to a halt in the city. It all started very early in the morning, around 6. This happened at 4th and King. We spoke to some riders at the Millbrae station who were stuck just trying to get to San Francisco.
Very late. I was actually about to go check the news myself to see what was the reason for the delay. After I heard it was like 19 minutes late, now I'm starting to think something happened. Probably gonna see if I can find another way to work.
I might take BART actually, because it takes me to Civic Center and I can just bike from there.
Well, there he is. Workers say the power lines were shut off at the time. The man did climb down around 9 o'clock this morning on his own, was taken away in a stretcher. No word on why he decided to climb the pole in the first place. Nemo Momeni, the man accused of stabbing and killing Cash App founder Bob Lee, is due back in court today. The judge is hoping to set a trial date. He last appeared in court in October, was denied bail. Prosecutors say Momeni stabbed Lee 3 times in April after a disagreement at the Millennium Tower the night before. California Governor Gavin Newsom, Florida Governor Ron DeSantis will take center stage later today in a nationally televised debate. The pair will discuss their different approaches to running their states, as well as topics like the economy, immigration, and crime. It all kicks off at 6 p.m. Meanwhile, even more major advertisers suspending their ads with X, including Disney, IBM, Apple, Comcast, Lionsgate, and Paramount. That's the parent company of CBS. And Musk is clearly not happy about it. You can see this from his New York Times forum yesterday.
Blackmail me with advertising? Blackmail me with money? Self. But go yourself. Is that clear?
Well, this all started about 2 weeks ago when an ex-user posted that Jewish communities are spreading hatred against whites. Musk replied to his 163 million followers, "You have said the actual truth." He has since apologized. Israel and Hamas have extended their temporary ceasefire for at least another day. Secretary of State Antony Blinken is in the Middle East to discuss the ongoing hostage exchange and peace process. Hamas released 16 more hostages last night, including 49-year-old Israeli-American Liat Benin, who immediately called her family. At the same time, Israel has freed more than 200 Palestinians from its prisons.
From day one, we have been focused relentlessly on trying to secure the release of hostages.
Hamas is still holding roughly 140 people in Gaza. And you can find updates on the pause in the fighting and the release of those hostages on our website, kpix.com.